Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. My name is Plami or Paige, whichever you prefer to call me, and in this video I'm gonna be reacting to 3 comebacks by at least 2 groups that I really like. Those comebacks being IMFACT and their song Lie, Oh My Girl and their song Nonstop, and NOIR and their song Lucifer. And if you're curious which 2 of these groups I really like, those are IMFACT and NOIR. In fact, I like ever since I think 2016 or 2017. I think it was 2017 because when I first got into them, Feel So Good was already released, and I think they were planning in 2017 to release a song every month or something, but because they weren't really popular, those plans fell through. But I honestly kind of instantly fell in love with them. At first, their debut song Lollipop was a bit of a guilty pleasure of mine, but I really ended up loving it. And by the way, you can check out my reactions to all their title tracks, which obviously it's not first impression reactions because I had listened to all these songs beforehand, but I kind of reminiscent on all those songs, so you can check out that video. Just look it up on my channel. It's literally reacting to IMFACT, which actually was kind of was requested to me by somebody who watched my channel. I don't know if you're still around. If you are, thank you for requesting me to do that back then, because it was really fun. And I've wanted to do many other looking back at groups and their title tracks, but I haven't really had the time, but we'll see. So I'm curious how this song is gonna sound, because I really like this group, as I said, but they're very underrated. They're basically unknown. Like other kind of new groups, like I feel like NOIR is more popular at this point than IMFACT, which is the other group that I really like. And NOIR, I think I got into them when I started the YouTube channel. I think the first song from them that I listened to was Doom. It is a really good song. I really like them. Their title tracks are definitely really good. I think I reacted to some B-sides too, but I don't remember. So I'm curious how that is going to sound too. And by the way, IMFACT's release right now, I think it's a mini album, so obviously I'm going to be reacting to that. So if you're interested, stick around to the channel. And I just decided to add Oh My Girl because why not? I love reacting to comebacks, and even though I'm not the biggest fan or really that much of a fan of Oh My Girl, like there's only one song which I can say I have listened to quite a lot, and that is Banana Allergy Monkey. That song is so fucking good. I think I might have reacted to them before, but I don't remember. I don't really keep track of the groups that I have reacted to, and I know it's just simple looking up on my channel, but I just didn't have the time to check that. So I guess without further ado, let's get into the reactions, starting off with IMFACT and their song Lie in 3, 2, 1. I think I'm most likely gonna love it, but the question is how much. They're so good, but they're so underrated. So far on first listen, I'm not really super impressed. Like, I don't hate it, but I'm not really super into it, so I'm gonna wait until the second reaction to decide how I feel about it. I just hope I'm not disappointed.
기회 다시 줄게 그럼 이제 빨리 내게 돌아와줘
Okay, I like this part, definitely. I like that the video is in black and white. It gives it a bit of a personality. Also, I think I noticed a bit of like a transition from like black and white to color. That's really cool. I like all the parts in which he's featured, and I honestly should learn their names at this point. I think I know their names, but I still haven't connected them with the separate members. He's such a good vocalist though. That transition to color is really cool. Okay, so we're gonna be getting into it one more time. Just waiting for it to be over. Okay, so let's get into it one more time in 3, 2, 1. Actually, didn't realize this was released like a week ago. I thought it was going to be released today. That's why I hadn't reacted to it earlier. Okay, I like the kind of the sound of the instrumental. I feel like I'm loving it already a bit more. I guess was expecting something different. Oh yeah, I definitely like it already. I guess I expected something more like Na 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 or The Light. Definitely the parts in which he sings the la 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 is really cool. This is by far my favorite part though. He's such a really unique rapper, and also he can sing, I feel like. Because sometimes the line is blurry with him. I love that set the most, the one with the mics and the camera going around. He has such killer vocals. Honestly, he has better vocals than, in my opinion, a lot of other idols. I know that has been scouted before he joining IMFACT. I think he has been scouted by other companies, but he chose to go to Star Empire. Okay, I like what they're doing with the color switches. It's kind of interesting. So, I'd say I'm not disappointed. It's not as unique as I expected it to be or wanted it to be, but I'm honestly satisfied. I'd say definitely it's on the low key side in terms of the title tracks. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be my least favorite. I think that would go to Only You. But I'm not sure. We'll see how it's gonna go after I listen to it a little bit more, but so far I'm satisfied. It's definitely a bit more generic. As I said, I expected something more standout, like Na Na Na, which instantly won me over, or like The Light, which also instantly won me over, but we didn't get that, and in that regard I am a little bit disappointed, but it wasn't a bad song, and as I said, I just love everything coming from IMFACT, no matter what it is. And I'm definitely excited to check out the album whenever it's released. Most likely it's gonna be tomorrow's video. And I gotta say, because of all these comebacks, I cannot get back to reacting to Icon and 2PM. It's a bit annoying, honestly. Because I try to keep it different all the time, and there's so many comebacks. And now that even after I react tomorrow to IMFACT's mini album, I probably also have to react to NOIR's mini album, because I doubt this is a single release. So yeah, it's gonna be a few days until I get back to Icon. But yeah, I enjoyed it. The music video is pretty interesting. I appreciate that it doesn't look low quality, because it's not necessarily something that bothered me with their other music videos. In my opinion, it kind of help them stand out, but there definitely was an obvious kind of low quality to, for example, The Light, which I think might be my favorite song of theirs. I don't know. I think their best song is Na Na Na, but my favorite might be The Light. I'm not sure. So yeah, I'm happy with this. But there's part of me that feels like for the wait of like a year since their last comeback, it didn't really live up to the hype that I had for it. But again, that's more on me rather than on the group. And probably because they're a small group, they probably, I don't know if they can even afford to come back right now. So yeah, it's probably, I don't think they're gonna really get that many sales. But hey, I've accepted the fact that they're a small group and they're probably gonna disband in a year or two, if we even get a disbandment, because there is a group that debuted in 2018 called MVP that I really like their debut song, and I haven't heard of them ever since. So yeah, I guess let's get into the next song of this video, that being Non-Stop. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. I love the colors. Also, the instrumental is interesting. This song weirdly sounds like it has some summer song elements. I love that forced perspective. I like her deep voice. Okay, I'm liking this more than I expected, honestly. Okay, this is much more fun than I expected. And much more summer-like song than I expected. I love their outfits also. All of them are great. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be listening to this one. And I expected this to be the worst song. I do not really care about it, if I gotta be honest. I'm happy when that happens, when I add a filler song, and I end up loving it quite a lot. Damn, that's some really hard-hitting rapping coming from Oh My Girl. They're kind of the last group that I expected to hear that from. It's such a fun song. There's a lot of CGI in that one though. I wonder how much it costs to make all that CGI. Okay, I guess I'm gonna be reacting to their album or mini album or an EP too. Why am I doing this to myself? I guess the next 4 or 5 days are all packed with things to react to, I guess. I mean, I love when there's a lot of things to react to, but damn, sometimes I get very easily overwhelmed. Especially considering that there are about like 5 or 6 comebacks that I'm expecting next month. I think Astro are coming back again, I'm not sure. There's a bunch of them, like... Oh my god. Okay, let's react to this one more time in 3, 2, 1. I definitely like this song's instrumental more than the IMFACT song. I feel like it stands out more, much more. I really like the beat of the song. Like I said in my reactions to April, these cute girl group songs usually kind of have a beat that is really not that satisfying. Like, I don't know how exactly to explain it. It's not really a satisfying beat, it feels empty. But just like how April's songs didn't feel like that anymore, this one also doesn't feel like that, and I don't understand what's so different about it that it doesn't feel like that. I feel like these songs have taken some elements of Go Crush songs. I don't know. It's like this song is surprisingly hard hitting. Oh, that non-stop part is so adorable. Yeah, the rapping is so surprisingly good. Damn, I guess I have to pay more attention to Oh My Girl. And I already said about the outfits, but every single set of outfits that I've seen is so good. She's really pretty. I love her short hair. I love how it has kind of like Hawaiian beat, I don't know how otherwise to explain it, but there's a certain instrument that I think is very popular in Hawaii, and it sounds exactly like it. I really like her blue hair. As somebody who has blue as their favorite color, I love it. I love how this is such a cute, pretty, and hard-hitting music video and song all together. I love it. I love it, honestly. Also, I forgot to rate IMFACT song. I'm an idiot. I'm gonna rate it in a second. Okay, so because I'm an idiot and forgot to rate the IMFACT song, I'm gonna rate it right now before we get into Oh My Girl. So for IMFACT Lie, I think I'm gonna give it an 8.1 out of 10 because I like it and it's definitely not the worst song of theirs, but there are some generic elements to it that it's definitely a bit too much on the generic side for me. But it's still a good song and I will still be listening to it, so I don't want to give it too low of a score. Objectively, I think I'm gonna give it an 8.4 because I feel like most people don't really care whether a song sounds generic or not, so most people will pretty much enjoy it, but it's still not really standout or out there kind of song, excluding maybe the live part of the chorus. Other than that, it's not really anything that unique, but it's still a good song. So going back now to Oh My Girl, I love the song. It's pretty, it's cute, it's colorful, I love it. I love it. I did not expect to love it this much. I expected it to be another innocent girl group kind of song, but it wasn't, and honestly, I couldn't be happier about that. It was surprisingly hard-hitting, the rapping was actually really great. I didn't even expect to have any rapping in the song, so I really enjoyed that actually. And it was surprisingly hard-hitting, as I already said. So yeah, I think I'm gonna give this song, and I think it might be a bit of a high rating, but I'm gonna give it a 9.6 out of 10. Because I'm just surprised by how good it is. No offense to Oh My Girl or their fans, but I did not expect it to be this good and for me to enjoy it this much. And I feel like the fact that it feels like a summer song definitely helped it quite a lot in my opinion. While objectively, honestly, I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10. Like, it blew me away, honestly. It surprised me by how good it is. I love it. I love it. It's still not my favorite thing, but I like it and I appreciate everything about it. The colors, the music, the instrumental being so unique, the outfits, everything about it is so great. I don't really have anything to complain about. So yeah, I guess let's get into the last song of this video, that being NOIR's Lucifer. So let's get into it in 3, 2, 1. This is most likely gonna be exactly my taste. Yeah, I like it. This is exactly my shit. I love their dancing. I love that kind of fast-paced movement, dancing and everything. I love it. Obviously, I'm gonna need a second reaction to decide properly how I feel about it. Ooh, that was really good. Again, I feel like similar to IMFACT, this one has some generic parts of it that I'm not a big fan of. I think mainly in the instrumental, but I feel like it has more unique values and it's definitely closer to my taste than IMFACT. This specific song of IMFACT, I mean. Like, the chorus here is a bit too generic. But like that post-chorus, or I think going into the second verse part was really good. I really liked it. Again, this is so good. I wish the whole song was like this. But we have enough parts of it being like this that I'm satisfied. Stop Sleeping on NOIR. They're so good, and I really like their name, by the way. It's a really cool and unique name. Okay, obviously, we're getting back into it one more time in 3, 2, 1. Okay, yeah, definitely it starts off really good. Okay, question. What is with IMFACT and NOIR? I know it's most likely because they are small groups, but what's with their cameras kind of looking cheaper in a certain way? Like, it's not super noticeable, but it's like, I don't know, it's like instantly you can feel that it's a bit of a low quality. I don't know how to explain it. Hopefully you get what I mean. Yeah, the beginning of the song is pretty good. I'm satisfied with it, but the chorus, as I said, is a bit disappointing and a bit generic. Like, how to say, the chorus is not the iconic part of the song. This is by far my favorite part. Okay, I'm starting to get into the chorus. Like, it doesn't bother me, it's catchy, but it could have been more interesting. By the way, I love their outfits, especially the blonde guy and his long coat. There's some parts of this song that are so good, like, holy heck. I wish the whole song was like that, because in that case it would have been a 10 out of 10. Yeah, as it stands, it's definitely gonna be a song that I'll be listening to, but it's not a song that really demands uh, me listening to it. But I still really like it quite a lot. It didn't disappoint me. I'm happy about that. Definitely, this one didn't disappoint me more than Lie, because I feel like I'm a bit more disappointed than Lie, but still, I like both songs, so it's not much to complain in either song. But yeah, this one is pretty much exactly what I expected. It fits exactly the style and stereotype that I have for NOIR's music, and I really liked it. And I can't wait to check out the B-sides of this one, because probably, or at least hopefully, I'm gonna find some hidden gem, because I'm pretty sure I have, but I don't remember what B-side of NOIR I really liked. I just don't remember the name right now. But yeah, this was a really good song. It's hard for me to judge it though and decide how high I'm gonna rate it, because there are some parts of the song which I already mentioned that are so good. They sound so good and so unique, and I just wish more of the song was like that. But there are also a lot of parts which don't really live up to those other parts, and I don't know. I don't want to give it too high of a score because of those parts, but I also don't want to give it a too low of a score. I guess I'm gonna give it personally a 9 out of 10 because I enjoyed it. I'll be listening to it. I don't think it's better or more interesting than Doom. Or was it Doom? I don't remember. But I think it's right after Airplane in terms of how much I like it. Like, I like it, the parts of it that are so good, I freaking love them. They would be, if that's how the song was, I would give it a 10 out of 10. But it's not, so it's gonna be only a 9 out of 10 personally. And honestly, objectively too, I don't feel like most people in general, because NOIR is a smaller group, I don't think most people are gonna like it, because there is certain cheapness, for lack of a better term, to their music that obviously kind of, you can feel that it's coming from a Nugu or a very small group compared to like something from the big three or big four, whatever you want to call them. And some people don't like that. I honestly kind of like it, because I feel like those smaller groups, and I've mentioned this before, but I feel like those smaller groups feel more like K-pop than some of the bigger groups right now, like BTS. I feel like he's moving away from K-pop, but BTS is a bit of an outlier in that regard. But there's also TXT, whose music doesn't exactly sound like K-pop, especially 9 3/4, I think it was called, or Runaway, which is still like, but it doesn't really sound like K-pop. And there's also G-Idol's Queen, but like, I've gotten into how I feel about those songs in those respective reactions, so check it out. I don't want to repeat myself, but those smaller groups, I feel like they stick more to the K-pop sound that I love more, so I like them because of that. I don't know. So yeah, if you guys have any K-pop songs you want me to react to, make sure to comment them down below, and I'm gonna add them to my list. Though I don't promise when I'm gonna get to your specific request, because I have a lot of K-pop songs I need to react to that has been requested to me, and in general, like when there are a lot of comebacks, I need to react to all the albums and everything, so it piles up, as I mentioned. But eventually I'm gonna get your specific request, so comment it down below. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe. Also, check out the list description to my Twitter if you want to follow me there, and to my Wattpad where I post my stories, because in addition to doing all these videos on my channel, I'm also a writer. And if you don't end up enjoying my stories or simply enjoy my videos, you can head over to Patreon or Subscribestar, where you can pledge your support and help support me and support the channel and support me so I can keep writing the stories you enjoy. And additionally, I just want to mention that all the money you decide to support me with are gonna go to one specific thing, that being my transition fund. Because if you're new to the channel or just haven't noticed, I'm actually transgender, but haven't been able to transition because I can't afford it and because I live in a shitty country. So if you could help me out by donating, that would be greatly appreciated. And obviously there are some rewards on Patreon and Subscribestars, so take it into consideration. But still, if you don't want to do it, that's completely fine. I don't want to guilt trip you into helping me out. So if you don't want to do it, you can still help me out by liking this video, subscribing, and especially sharing this video with somebody who you think might enjoy it. And I think that's pretty much it for this video, so hopefully I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye!